Printed circuit boards are often made at home because it can be expensive to make small batches of prototypes. Today I'm going to show you the easiest method that I've found that renders the best results out of all the methods that I've tried. I'm Jared Glickstein, and you're watching Tech Tuesdays, now in HD. For this project, you'll need an electronics kit or project that you want to make a circuit board for. I'm using a resistive light meter kit. You'll need a piece of copper clad board. This is that circuit board that you actually print onto. You need some Sharpie markers, thin and thick tips, depending on detail. You need some PCB drill bits. These are extremely thin to drill really tiny holes into the circuit board. Some PCB etchant. It's a chemical called ferric chloride, and it's brownish colored. Some isopropanol. This is a common rubbing alcohol. And some high gloss photo paper for laser jet printing. That's the type of printer that you have to use for this to work. Alright, let's make it. First, you're going to need to get a circuit board design. You can download one online. The one that I am using for this project I have released with this video. When you print it, you've got to make sure you get the scaling correctly because the image is probably going to be a different size than the circuit board when the computer tries to print it. But remember, print it on a laser jet printer. If you don't have one, you can go to a store like Office Max, and they can be a lot of help to you to print something like that. You want to print a silk screen, which is this layer, the stuff on the top, and flip that around the y-axis, like reflected, so that it's backwards. And this bottom layer, which should be black, printed right side up. Now cut your circuit board down to size, and you can accomplish this with a Dremel. I turned the sound off for this clip of me cutting it because it is a very loud, lengthy process. But you've got to get it to the size that you want it, and make sure that your circuit will fit over the copper. After you're done cutting the board down to size, you can use the edge of the Dremel tool to sand the circuit board down, and that makes for a really professional edge. First, set up a nice flat area on a countertop or somewhere else, and put a sheet over it so that you protect your countertop from getting too hot. It's a good idea to use something like a stone countertop so it's nice and flat. Now place your board down and cover it in a sheet of paper, and use your iron to get it nice and hot so it's ready to go. Put the etch resist design that you printed out on the glossy paper, ink side facing the copper on the board, down onto the board, and put it between two pieces of paper, or just fold a piece of paper in half, and that's to prevent the glossy paper from getting all over your iron or your sheet. And then iron over it for about 1 to 2 minutes. Try to peel it off, and if the ink isn't sticking, then iron it for a little bit more and check until the ink sticks, and you can just peel off the paper backing. And then we'll be ready to etch. Now we're going to etch the board, so put some ferric chloride on a cotton swab and rub it against the board for about 2 to 3 minutes, or until it looks like the copper is starting to wear away. And once it looks like it's starting to work, you can either continue going from there, or sometimes I'll drop it in a tank for 1 to 2 minutes, and that's just, you put it in a little container, cover the board in ferric chloride, and kind of swirl it around until you see the copper has been completely removed where it's exposed. Then dunk it in a tank of water, and we'll be ready to clean it off with some acetone. So now it's your turn. Get out there and etch some boards, and if you have a better method that you think works better, leave a comment about it. Tell me about it. I'd love to hear from you. I'm Jared Glickstein, and I'll see you next time on Tech Tuesdays.